Okay, hopping in right now. That I've been told to.
Hey, not told to, just suggested.
Alright, do you want to be the narrator voice?
It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now, I wish to know thine appearance.
I see someone ran this through a Shakespeare emulator.
Show me your true form.
I shall be this. Generic.
What is thy name?
I want to put Steve, actually. I want to put good old eh. Eh, eh. Yes.
Flash.
What?
Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee.
Oh, right, this is Isekai'd, isn't it?
A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon.
Stay away from the Vaporeon. Stay away from the Vaporeon.
Flash. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more.
Alright, so, preface. First of all, hello. Hopefully you all are doing well. Secondly, I haven't played this yet. You've beaten this, right? 100% besides getting the Pokedex?
I've been the story. I've kind of been refusing to do post game.
Is post-game bad?
Not really, but I never cared for post game in Pokemon. Let's be real.
That's fair.
Like, games unlock entire regions, and in the case of like Black and White, the other half of the region, which I think is stupid. So I've never seen half of the region in Black and White because I think it's dumb as hell, and I don't care to play the post game. Other than like some shiny hunting, I've taken your foe. Now I shall take you.
Not my phone. I need that.
Enough of your TikToks and your Tumblr views and your God calls.
What about your Google Plus or your whatever it was, that one program? Oh, wake up! Oh, do wake up now, won't he? Oh my God, so funny story about this. Do you when Pokemon was having its 20th anniversary special, there was one where a character gets turned into a Pokemon and he like wakes up and like the Pokemon are like talking English. I don't remember what the special is called.
That's Mystery Dungeon.
Was that Mystery Dungeon special?
That's just Mystery Dungeon plot.
Alright, well, apparently I had fallen asleep watching Pokemon because they're having a marathon, and I woke up and they're doing the Mystery Dungeon special, and I was like, what drug did I take for this?
We need to play a Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, I've never played. I've only watched the 6-episode anime or whatever it was.
We need to specifically get you to play Super.
Is that the best one, or is that just a good one?
That is, in my opinion, the best one, but also the hardest one.
I'm down. All right.
But I'll be there to help you with decision making. But that's not going to save you 100%.
I mean,
I got my ass beat way more in that game than any of the others.
That's good. I like that.
I kind of liked it too after a while. It's like, wow, you actually have to use everything. When some of the other games felt like some items you would just pick up, you're just like, man, I love this collection I'm putting on my wall.
Oh, yes, I'm going to need these 37 items at one point.
Yeah. Literally never do. But that is not the case so much with Super, in my opinion. Unless I'm just really bad, but...
So I gotta ask, why the hat?
Dude, I hate to look at the sky.
You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. And I'm not broken? But thank goodness, you seem unharmed. Plot relevant. Probably the first thing I'm gonna ask is, where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach. Ah, I see what they did there. Did the shock from your fall somehow addle your memory? I'm rocking some swaggin' pants, though, or shorts. Your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I don't know, honestly. I see, you seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might offer some directions. Do you have somewhere around here if you could stay? No, not at all. I don't even know who you are. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow?
Let me just fill you with as much despair as possible.
Oh, that mountain with the electricity over it's kind of concerning. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Oh my, I completely forgotten. I just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. What am I wearing exactly? Do you know what Pokemon is? Of course! I've been playing this series for 20 years.
So you're a big fan of Diamond Pearl, right?
I enjoyed it, yes.
You do know this is prehistoric Sinnoh, right?
Really?
Yeah, it is. And you'll see a lot of things that are really neat that you might be able to catch. But be on the lookout. That's why I'm telling you.
Okay. Please. Oh yes, what might your name be? I'm Steve from accounting. Oh, you're called Flash. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some love. That is it. I haven't introduced myself. My name is Leventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. A scholar seeking to deepen our understanding. Yes. Oh, there they go. Bye. Oh, blast and bother. My darling Pokemon, why must you run from me again?
Hey, yo, what the
Come on! Help me round them up, would you? Wait for me, you 3. Okay. Alright. I can run. You know, this runs a lot better than I thought it would. I kept on hearing that it runs ass, like FPS-wise. I hear something.
It's fine. Like, every Switch game runs like ass at this point. What Switch game don't you hear that about anymore?
Breath of the Wild, obviously, or the sequel, whatever the sequel's called. I forgot already. I'm gonna investigate it. Pick up the shiny.
People who bitch about fucking Switch games are so stupid. Hey viewer, did you cry about Scarlet and Violet?
Oh.
You're a little bitch if so.
I like Scarlet.
I love it.
There's other things in Scarlet that I complain about than the FPS rate.
I know. It's almost like you buy a weak ass console and expect it to perform great when they're trying to,
brute force
push
the best
it to its limitations.
Yeah. Alas, yet another miss. Oh, is this gonna teach me how to catch Pokemon?
It is.
I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. Well, I'll have you know that I can't hit the broadside of a barn, so here we are. Relic can photosynthesize like a plant. Apparently it battles using its sharp feathers.
It tries.
It does its best. A+ for effort. This one is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's black will flare whenever it's surprised or irate. It also makes a good campfire. And then there's the water one that no one really cares about. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splash, I was taking a bath. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to actually do what I'm telling you to do. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. Holy shit, you gave me 50?
Better not miss. You don't have a lot of chances.
I don't? What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to a minuscule size. And that's where Pokeball comes in. Pokeball is a recent invention, you see. You throw one at a Pokemon, and while Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you caught a Pokemon. Now, I know we just met, but I'm afraid I have no one else to turn to. I'll be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it for me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs. Hold down the ZR. What the the ZR? Okay, are you fumbling on the ZR button?
Don't be old.
The Dan in me is coming out strong. Alright. ZR to aim, ZR. Okay. Where are you? I don't want Oshawott. I don't want Cynical. Where the hell is my Rowlet?
You're catching all 3.
Oh, I'm catching all 3?
Yeah, you have to re-catch them so you can choose them later.
Oh. Come on. Yeah. Oh, wonderful. You caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. Jolly useful skill you have here. There's sometimes British in me. Only 2 of my darling runaways left. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of the Pokemon. Look, man, I just fell through the sky after talking to some form of, like, god, I guess? Catching Pokemon...
A stupid owl! Like, an owl, fucking Cyndaquil and...
Oshawott.
Yeah.
You really think...
Not...
Where the hell is the Rowlet?
It's over. He's behind you.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Ah, I see it. Stay on target. Target locked. Come at me, bro. I'm ripped. You bastard. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, my old boy. Old chap.
God.
What?
This old man is just very uncomfortable to be around.
Yeah, I already don't like him. Get into my pocket. Here's your Pokemon that you can't do shit with, bro. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at our village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. It's almost as if you've played these games before. How is it that you can catch Pokemon so aptly when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here now. That phone is literally as big as my head. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an ARC phone, you say. What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow?
Yeah, this is my god phone.
I got it from God himself.
My fairy god phone.
We're the godparents. If you indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. No.
No.
No, please.
No, it's okay. I need an adult, actually.
You can keep your fucking dream to yourself, bro.
There's no need to indulge in anything, you and I.
I'm still 10. Where the
Look, I know laws might be different, you know, but...
Therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Look, I don't need to know anything about your dreams and rubbing. I'm good. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon called. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree?
We're gonna call you the ultimate ball handler.
Please, I don't need that as my nickname. I have enough weird-ass nicknames. Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Well, Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help? Well, Fine, you convinced me. You got me. Just don't call me your ball falls anymore. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. Keep your arms to yourself. We've got a Pokedex complete. Get these, then we'll sort out lodgings and find you some proper clothes and some meal. Well then, on to Jubilee Village. Also, real talk, I can't handle sandals like that. With something in between like your big toe and your other toes, I can't do it. I'll like physically fight people. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. My god, my sideburns gives me super strength. I like how I look so horrified and traumatized, like, oh god.
Yeah.
Where are you taking me, strange man?
Help!
Is there a reasonable adult figure in this village?
This man found me on the beach and handed me balls.
He's now calling me his ball fondler. This way, if you please. Jubilee Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of Galaxy Expedition Team. This road we're on is now known to the locals as Canala Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's so much to do, yet not many to do it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to step foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead is the Galaxy Hall headquarters for this entire outfit. Oh, botheration. I've almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered this escape Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past this bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower is called. God? Oh, use the button.
Yeah. Use the select button, essentially.
Ah, yes.
Whatever. We love the select button here.
The select button is friend. Oh. Why do you have a green mustache? But a gray beard. A gray, like, chin beard. Well,
it's grayish green.
Aren't you suspicious? The Wallflower is for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. What an asshole. Oh, I know you.
It's time to bully.
What if you're attacked by Pokemon? You've been mincemeat in those... excuse you. These are my pajamas. You met Professor Leventon? He's a scholar. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though it makes me a bit worried. Ooh. Had to take to my bet. That is a very strange way of phrase. Words. I'm a clumsy sort of fiddle. Oh! Don't sneak up on people.
I don't know how many characters you want me to voice in this or not.
I don't know. It's really up to you. Like, if you want to take over a voice, just let me know.
I can handle some voices.
Alright.
I don't know if you want me to take over any ones you have currently.
I mean, the only ones so far I just have is the old man, myself, and the professor. If you want to take over Akari, you can.
Excuse me? You plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Sunil's permission.
Oh boy.
Captain Celine.
Captain Side Hair. Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I am the captain of Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Saline. Isn't that a girl's name?
I mean, that is a girl.
I know. Professor Leviton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Wait, I'm 15?
Or so.
quite old enough to work for your keep, but we can't simply take a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh ho ho, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, if you care to join us for a meal, I'm sure we got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. I got a god phone? Does that account for anything? Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal with some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum! The usual potato mochi, if you please, but make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. I like his hat.
Professor Layton, where exactly did you meet our visitor here?
Ah, well, you know, that great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. Oh, yes, the hole in the sky. Everyone knows about it. Our new friend fell right out of it.
You can't be serious.
Come now, I'm a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself with only the facts. Now, you already know this. There are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Hisui?
Yeah, Hisui is what a lot of people say.
Right.
That there are. In the grass, the forest, by the water, or wherever they like. Our job as the Survey Corps is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are.
Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where you come in. He successfully caught 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. This means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest.
3? I had a hard enough time catching even one wild Pokemon come after us.
Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of the potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we will start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now have your fill, you. And to think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides all its members' needs.
Cutscene is happening.
Dialogue. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed.
Yeah, food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember Flash as a traveler pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you?
Not to worry, I have complete confidence in his skills. I don't know if you want to take over this.
You had a voice.
I'm trying to remember what the voice was already. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Flash, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with the place to sleep. You may use our quarters there.
Yeah, see.
Yes, let me twirl my mustache.
You can sleep in our quarters over there.
But if you fail to pass the trial we will put you on tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village and meet your fate. And perhaps your death in the wilds. I'm 15. Possibly, and less.
Captain... How do you say your name? Captain...
I have no idea. If you want to change it every time you say it, I'm fine with that.
Captain Crunch over there is somewhat like Hisui, and both that they're quite harsh.
Now then. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help us keep all of us safe. At any rate, I think it's time to turn in for the night, eh? It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. And with that, I bid you both a good night.
Yes. Good night. A rift in the sky, people falling through it. The world is full of mysteries. Anyways, did the professor touch you in a way you weren't comfortable with?
Please, show me on the doll where he touched.
I'm trying to get evidence, because he's kind of a freak.
We have many reports of him touching people.
He gets really excited when children show up in the village. Kind of weird.
Kind of creepy.
We hate Professor fucking
Lantern.
Lawrence or whatever it said.
Lawrence of Arabia.
I don't fucking know what it said.
Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey. To read them at any time, press the up button to open the menu. Then go to howdy. Don't you? It's saving your progress. To save your progress, press the up button. You got it, dude. Up button. Save my progress. Well, that was fast.
That's 30 minutes.
Rest until tomorrow morning? Yes. We have to at least get out there and, you know, do something besides cutscenes.
No, we don't.
It's okay.
Says who?
Says me. Fuck this tree in particular.
Yeah, pretty much. We hate trees here.
The next day. Dun, dun,
dun. Good morning, Flash. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Today's the day of your trial, so let's give it our all. Even though it's just you. Don't get yourself killed.
No promises, I guess. Question mark? Do I get, like, pants or something?
Eventually.
Do I get her out a similar outfit to hers, I'm assuming?
What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange to you.
I slept like nothing. Don't you see the look in my eye?
Let's get to the headquarters. Captain Crunch is waiting.
The what now? Oh, right. Test. Exam. Got it. Run. Put the pedal to the metal.
The Survey Corp's offices are here on the first floor.
I don't recognize that name.
I don't either. I don't.
You want to take this person so then we can kind of keep a balance?
Don't give up. Keep those eyes open.
The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered.
This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. Who the fuck is either of those?
Can I would just skip those conversations and be like, what was that?
That man's with the security corps, and he ended with his own partner. He took a beating from wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying.
So you're making me do that? After
So we don't we still don't know who those two were.
No.
Captain Selene, Flash is here.
You may enter. So, who are those two people?
No idea.
Let us get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Field lands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon: a Bidoof, a Starly, and Shinx.
Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team has ever managed that.
Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? Mile trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause.
So, his trial is 3 times harder
Than literally everyone else's.
just because someone said so.
Pokemon's really f***ing you over again, isn't he? I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field.
So not only is the professor trying to f me, the professor f me.
The professor is not only trying to literally f me, he actually, verbally f me.
That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress.
It's a fanny pack? Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. Mission: the Galaxy Team's entry trial. Press the Y button while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the task waiting for you. There are two types: missions and requests. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by the people you meet. Pardon, Flash. Come with me a moment. I'd rather not. You're f***ing me over enough as it is. Now then, jolly good morning to everyone.
Is something the matter, Professor Levington?
In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, you must absolutely pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. I get to pick my babies. So who
That's a little f***er. I'm shiny hunting.
Oh, this
trying to find a shiny Cyndaquil.
Go on. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own?
So what were you going to ask? Who did I pick?
Yeah.
Do you know the final evolutions of them all?
I mean, I know what the original looks like. I don't know what their new forms look like.
And then I won't tell you the reason. But I picked Cyndaquil myself.
I want to pick Rowlet.
Good choice.
You want Rowlet as your first partner? Yes.
Might be biased as a Decidueye main, but
I mean, he was my first choice in Sun and Moon.
Popplio was mine.
Popplio was my second choice.
I need to go beat that game.
And with that, one of our Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you. Oh, I'm glad that you can do it now. So take it. It's yours. You received a Rowlet. A word of advice, my boy. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Bum, 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 bum.
They look as if they're cheering on their friend Rowlet. Or are upset. Oh, okay, she says that. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help you with your trial.
That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when he fell out of the sky after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now.
Did she both look over? No.
By the way, what species have Captain Celine charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing! Alright, calm down, Nigel Thornberry. All 3 of those species can be found in Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial then. You gain 20 more Pokeballs. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared in no time.
I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit the headquarters, then head down the road. Right down the road for the gate.
Okay. Sure, no problem. Easy money.
To the left.
To the left. Already forgot. How'd she get here so fast? Who is this strapping young lad?
He's a shopkeep. Oh, what a curious getup you got there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo, of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now, that's certainly a tale I'd like to see, to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. God, I hate that line. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd. A novel is key to any good merchant success. So what do you say? Let's kiss. How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to each other in battle?
Sure.
I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard that this trial you're about to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0.
Oh, I half expect him to turn his hat around. A Togepi? It's a Simone.
Oh no. We know the power of Togepis.
We do. They're super strong. Alright, so fight and then gust.
So this game is far more about type effectiveness than anything else.
Really?
Yes.
Also, I noticed that Rowlet has a ton of HP for a level 5. What was that about? Health going to 0? Volo?
Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up for you.
You leveled up? Ooh, a new move.
It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger.
Yeah, I got it.
But so few people have their own Pokemon. If only more knew how to use Pokeballs.
Oh god.
At any rate, let me help our 2 battlers recover from their little exercise.
Yay.
Now that I've touched both our balls, my Skyfallen friends, I suppose I present some potions in thanks.
Oh, you rub my balls and you give me drugs? What a man.
You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy members means more customers for yours truly, after all. What a freak. He just comes here, throws an egg at you, and then rubs your balls. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle? It's almost like you've done this shit before.
It's almost like this is like the 15th game of this series.
Now, on to Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilee Village, make sure to choose the destination from your map and tell this small asshole to the right of you. rest the guardsman where you're going.
What you say?
That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out. Won't be just by a Pokemon. You can find ways to die in this game that aren't by them.
Really?
My only death was fall damage in this game.
Skyrim, is that you?
Your trial begins a short way past the front gate.
I gotta talk to you?
Nope, you do not. She lied to your ass.
Please
Just
come back
smash.
alive.
Rush is not important.
Oh, man.
You don't even have to talk to him.
Oh, I can auto-teleport?
Eventually.
Oh, I think I have to.
Well, this time, but next
Please
time.
come back alive. What if I don't wanna? Won't that make it easier for all of you? If I just died out here in the field?
A little bit. That'd be very funny if you picked your character, then died, and then had to play as the next one. Like you get to play as a Kira or a Kiri the rest of the game.
Okay. We have to catch 3 Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, Shinx. Am I ready? No.
Oh, Professor!
Look at her mouth.
Something
Well, you see. Captain Saline got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's our... oh, that's yours.
That's our unsparring captain. But what help can you offer out there, Professor?
To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Flash's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colors, you'll see.
So the responsibility for him lies, in fact, with me then. Well, I'm sure Flash will be fine. Let's begin the trial.
Can I kick him in the shin?
Dude, I wish.
You think we
The
should...
only thing this game doesn't have is that you cannot run up and start punching Pokemon yourself.
Oh my god, it restores 60 HP?
Yeah, HP is much higher in this game, and like I said, based more moves are more based on type effectiveness.
Right.
Like a 30 can kill a 50, no problem.
Ooh! As long as they have the type advantage?
Yeah, like if they use the right type of moves and shit.
Alright, so my speed is my big boy and defense is down, right? If I'm reading this correctly, the speed is what he prefers? Rowlet?
Well, your speed is down.
Alright, so... Alright, because...
Its nature sucks ass, not gonna lie.
What is my nature? One of these
relaxed.
buttons.
Relaxed.
Oh,
That's
Jesus. Why. You relaxed bastard. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to call it right before we start the adventure.
Yeah. Honestly, I love not getting to the gameplay.
Exactly. Just like we learned from the best.
Alright, yeah, that seems good enough for me.
Alright, we'll have to continue this soon, though. I'm
interested.
Yes. I'm invested.
Sounds good.
Alright, till next time, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
言葉なんかじゃ何一つ叶わない分かってる